Hi Unruly patrons, I am doing a video for you for August and this is like an update video. If anything fun happens I might do another one before the end of the month, but I thought I'd do one updating you and telling you about some developments that have been happening in my life, and I've only told one or two people, so I wanted to tell them to you now. So a while ago I went to a place called Manchester Craft and Design Centre, I think it's called, and it's a really nice sort of building in the northern quarter in Manchester, which is where all the arty people and the gay people hang out, and well, the gay people live, they hang out in Canal Street. Anyway, I went to this place and it's like a lovely old building with a glass roof. I think it's Victorian, and inside it's all split up into different workshops where people make things, artisan type of things. And I went for a look round and was chatting to some people there, and I was chatting to a girl called Anna, I think her name was, who runs a little shop called This Is Pewter, and she makes all original pewter things. And it was a really inspiring visit, and she was talking about how you progress and raise your game and just, you know, do more interesting stuff, whatever your craft is, take it a step further. And I started to think, I would love to be there. I'd love to share a workshop there. They have footfall and stuff. And so my initial thought was maybe I'd go on the waiting list and see if they'd let me rent a unit. Then I started to think, they want everything to be handmade. I don't think they'd be very happy if I was making polymer clay earrings and hanging them off of like Chinese ear wires, if you see what I mean. So maybe I should do a jewellery course and learn to make my own findings. Possibly out of, you know, silver or whatever. From there, I started looking at jewellery courses in Manchester. And the upshot was that I signed up to do this. I did the interview, I was accepted, and I'm doing an HND course in, no, not 3D modelling and animation. What the heck? Oh, I've lost my page. It's because I'm thinking about that bookcase behind me. Look what Dave does. Those books are piled up by the bed and all over the house. So the ones left in the bookcase are just falling over. So scruffy. I'm doing this course. Jewellery and Contemporary Design Crafts. And it's an HND course, which is kind of 2/3 of a degree. And I can do, if I do well enough, I can do another year and top it up to a degree. So, it's full-time, which actually means through about 3 days a week. I'm very worried about leaving the cats because it's like 9:30 till 4:30, but I've got a lot of travelling to do. Oh, they have reading weeks and days. I'm sure there'll be lots of, you know, time when I will be here. But yeah, I'm really excited. So it's a 2-year course, and I will be doing metalwork, silverwork, working in plastics, ceramics, taking a very, what's the word, like an academic approach to design and stuff. I've made a list of the books. Oh my god, they're like about 50 quid each. So I will have to, there is a library, but I will have to invest in some books. The course is £7,000 a year, but I've got a student, I'm applying for a student loan, and unless I earn more than £25,000 a year, after that I won't have to repay it. You start to repay after that. They're made very affordable. I'm 60, I can't get a maintenance loan for housing or food, which is just, of course I can't. I thought I might use some of the money that I inherited from my mum, but then at the college they said to me, no, you know, apply for the loan. Apply for the loan and come and do us proud, because you'll never pay it back. So I've applied for the loan. I mean, Brandon's loan is £44,000 for his degree. Oh. But anyway, so yeah, if I do the degree top up, I think that's another 9,000. But anyway, yes. I'm thrilled. I went to see the lady. I spoke to her and I said, you know, I've come to look at the 1-year course was I originally tried to enrol on, which is like a diploma course. I like the HND, but I don't think I'll be eligible. And she said, nonsense, of course you will. Come along, let's have a look at your work. There's every chance. And yeah, and she offered me a place. And I went through UCAS, the clearing system, which cost me £24 because it was a bit late in the day. £24 for them to tell me that the college would let me enrol when I'd already been there and been told that. But it's the clearing system for higher education, so I can't argue. I wanted to take my pens to show her, and I didn't have a way. I thought I was just going to chuck them in a plastic box, and I thought, this is a design course, surely I should show some kind of design initiative. So I folded some paper into a little zigzaggy thing like that, and there, the paper knife, I just took the barrel and I put all my things in there, which was really fun. And I'll show you some of the pens I've been making lately. You've seen them probably on other social media, but I haven't really put them on YouTube or on here, which is my knitted pens that I've been making. And people seem to really like those. I've sold a few. Oh, not getting a very good focus on them, but basically they look like they're knitted. And also, I hope you can see this, I did an inlaid pen, and what I did with that was I wrapped black clay around the barrel, then I got a piece of twine and wound that round really tightly in both directions, baked it, and then I backfilled the gaps with white, baked it again, and then I sanded it until it was smooth. So that's one of the pens I've been making. And yeah, my video is going to be sort of knitting based, but it's not going to be about pens. It's I'm hoping to make like a Christmas sweater, kind of maybe a heart-shaped sort of hanging for Christmas trees, and but I'm making a like a texture stamp out of knitting first, because I want to be able to cut sort of stripes into it. I'll if I make the video, if it works, you'll see what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's my news. How long is this video? 7.5 minutes. That's my news so far. It's daunting because I'm leaving the cats, and it's daunting because I'm an old lady, but it's very exciting. And hopefully I'll be able to show you some of the things I'm doing and talk about some of the things I'm doing and share my journey with you. That would be so exciting for me, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Let me know if you want me to do that, because that would be so good. And maybe you'll see me crying and saying I'm dropping out, because I know what I'm like, but I hope not. So yeah, so I'll do another little video before the end of August, and in the meantime, wrap your head around that. Ooh, HND. Oh, as Dave calls that qualification, HND stands for has no degree. Thanks, Dave. I'll upload this so that you can see it, and I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support. Bye.